Hey folks, Jay Barino here, continuing StarCraft Mass Recall, a StarCraft Brood War remake in StarCraft 2, Mission 4 of the Queen of Blades, the Liberation of Korhal. Going into this, we will have 10,000 minerals, as well as 5 infested command centers, which is quite exciting. And hopefully, we perform a little better than the last mission. I feel like the last mission definitely was made a bit harder since version 5, and/or I just wasn't playing very well. Maybe just both. Probably just a little bit of both. Alright, high orbit over the UED capital world, Korhal.
You have all performed superbly, especially you, Phoenix. My hive clusters are brimming with energy, and my broods are stronger than ever.
Then let's waste no time. Every moment we sit here means that the UED's defenses will be that much stronger, and I want nothing to stand between us and the retaking of my planet.
You're right, Arcturus. The time to strike the UED is now. But remember that we're up against one of the most heavily defended planets in the sector. Laying siege to Korhal won't be easy. Not only does the UED control a substantial standing army, but may have Zerg reinforcements as well. Raynor, you and Phoenix will strike at the more outlying fortification, while my forces are busy assaulting the main UED base at Augustgrad.
We've discussed this plan 100 times. Commence the damn attack.
Ha! Very well, Arcturus. Before the next sunrise, Korhal will be yours once again.
I remember this mission having one of the coolest opening cinematics in Mass Recall. Perimeter orbit over Korhal. Occupied city of Augustgrad, Korhal.
We could use some help here. Good song.
Oh, we're coming. Okay, let's do it. Let's get mining. Let's start. So as you can see, 10,000 minerals. It's incredible. Let's just make a bunch of drones. We don't really need them right away, but what we do need is gas. We're going to need a lot of gas. Let's see, what tech do we start with? Not much. We have a spawning pool. Probably want to get my Evo chambers right away and start those upgrades. And as long as we start harvesting gas, we can use infested Terrans for pretty good defense. Boosh! One hit kill those,
As I suspected, the UED has sent its pet Zerg to reinforce their troops. But strangely enough, there aren't very many Zerg attacking. Maybe the UED is having more difficulty controlling the Overmind than I thought.
Okay, well, this is Mass Recall. Don't get too far ahead of yourself talking about Zerg not attacking Kerrigan, okay? So, I don't remember much about how the attack waves function on this map in Mass Recall, but let's just try to use all of this money to our advantage. Let's go ahead and get 3 Evo chambers right away. Let's go ahead and get a lair right away. Let's go ahead and get a Hydralisk den right away. So there's an expansion we can take pretty close to us, but it is defended by a bunch of enemy bunkers. So we're probably going to go ahead and try to go in that direction. There's also a ramp right over here from the original, that I remember from the original map. So I'm going to make another hatchery over here, because I just want to make sure I keep making defense and spreading creep and stuff like that. So attacks like this is what Infested Terrans would be really good for. They can also one-hit destroy bunkers and things like that. So what I could do is take a couple Infested Terrans and try to run them down this ramp and see if they can make it. They can, and then they destroy all the stuff inside the bunker. That's real exciting. So I'll try to do that, but at the same time, I also am just going to make a bunch of units and try to win. Let's try to push across this map relatively quick. So let's start our +1. Let's get a Queen's Nest so we can get a Hive, and I'm probably going to make Defilers this round instead of fucking around with Queens. Okay, Pneumatized Carapace right away seems like a good option, and we could just start pumping out Zerglings like crazy. Like crazy. And I'm just going to keep using my Infested Terrans to bomb through parts of Blue's defenses. Now, Infested Terrans they cost at least 50 gas. 150-50. It could be pricey mostly just for the gas, which is, you know, it's concerning. So we can just keep doing stuff like that with Infested Terrans. It's definitely worth the money while we keep our existing units just kind of hanging around in our base and building up an army. Okay, now we can go ahead and get our Hive. Well, can't quite afford it, and what I would like to do is just keep getting Infested Terrans. That's not the best use of my gas right now, admittedly. It really is not. But it is real fun. Let's be straight about that. It's real fun. Okay, and then we want to just make sure we get some creep colonies out here to help spread the creep. And set up some defense for this ramp. Make sure this side is defended. Make sure our top area is defended. So that's pretty much our goal here. There's our Infested Terrans. Let's go ahead and send 2 more down to the next one. I saw some Spider Mines down there too. But our Infested Terrans can take care of those, and eventually we're going to upgrade their Carapace. And they're going to be even better. Again, is this worth my clicks? Is this worth my clicks to even be focusing on? Hard to say. Let's get on in here. This is where Infested Terrans actually might end up just killing my own stuff, so let's keep them in the back. Okay. Yeah, and we're just going to want to probably just get some defenses to sit on top of this ramp. No lurkers yet. Lurkers are next mission, so we can't just camp them on top of this ramp. The enemy Zerg, I don't know what kind of attacks we're looking at with them. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a pretty large air attack that came at a random point, so let's go ahead and set up a couple spore colonies to at least delay if we experience something like that. Gonna get a Hive so that I can get to Defilers relatively fast. And make these spore colonies. And these will be sunken colonies, that's fine. Let's go ahead and take a fancy schmancy new Infested Terrans. Did I not? That's annoying. I can't believe I didn't start my melee. All right, let's run these guys down here into one of these bunkers. Get in there, friends. Why would you go that way? We'll never know. But one more down. We'll just do that again, and then we can go and take that base. And meanwhile, what I'm able to do is keep my units at home and not throw them away, and I can use them for defense. Just keep making Hydralisks and Zerglings on the back end of this. And we have to spend 50 gas every so often for more Infested Terrans. 2 Infested Terrans seems like enough to get on top of the bunker, destroy it, and then destroy everything inside of it. So, pretty comfortable about that. Lurkers already? I did get Pneumatized Carapace, though, didn't I? Hey, don't all die to Lurkers, please. Alright, well, you all died to Lurkers. Good work. Okay, here come my overlords. You just sit on hold position here, buddy. Okay, and I could also start pushing through some of these bunkers. More Lurkers back here. There it is. I need antenna. Okay, well, let's just keep making Infested Terrans then to keep bombing through these defenses. And Zerglings. Might as well use... I mean, again, we can have fun with Infested Terrans and use them. Again, is it worth my clicks just to run them into individual bunkers? Yeah, probably not, I will reiterate. But still, I will continue to do it for now. It's also a lot of gas to make this many. But we got 5 more coming out. We can get rid of the bunker up here. I wouldn't be surprised, though, if the enemy has rebuilt some of their defense in that area. So let's do this. And let's do this. And let's do this. And then let's go and take that base.
Our forces are under attack.
Get in there. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, and then look, as you can see, they're trying to go and rebuild this area. Next step is to come and take this base, and then push out against blue relatively soon. I will get a Spire, I think. Nah, can't quite afford it. I'd rather get a Defiler Mound. Let's get a Defiler Mound and Adrenal Glands. Meanwhile, I haven't lost much of my army in doing this. And I feel like I'm in a pretty defensible location. If they want to get over here, they have to push through, and they'll get stuck by this. Unless they come with air units, which is a distinct possibility, so we probably want to be ready for that. And let's get one Spore Colony over here to scout out those incoming Lurker attacks, which seem semi-prevalent. So gas is definitely our main thing here. So let's queue up a bunch of drones and get this saturated pretty fast. And I could come down here and start attacking very soon, so that's the plan as well. Okay, Defiler Mound. I'm thinking we go ahead and get Metasynaptic Node right away, and then we'll try to get a couple Defilers just for Dark Swarm ready to go soon enough. Those drones, well, they almost all made it. Okay, and let's see what they end up doing. Here, let's set this up and spend that cash. I mean, we've got a lot of minerals, so we might as well use it. And let's just rally to one of these Ultralisks. Have some Overlords follow other Overlords following Hydralisks, so I don't lose all of them. Oh, there's some units up there. Why would you go that way? I don't know. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to quick save now. We're going to start pushing down this ramp, getting rid of parts of blue. There's another blue base down here, but I'm going to wait to bother with that. Don't attack my drone! Okay, well, I've used those Infested Terrans against static defense. Now I'm probably going to use them more so to defend against these types of attacks, these large ones coming in. I'm going to retreat based on what I just saw. Get some Hydralisks, more Hydralisks. Let's see about running up this ramp and turning and fighting. Tons of units. We've got them bottlenecked on the ramp, sort of, but that isn't really that good. Okay, blue is attacking with orange. What was that, Kerrigan, about the Zerg not attacking that much? What was that? Yeah, I didn't think so. Back up just a little bit. Let the Infested Terrans in. Boosh! That's what I'm talking about. Okay, I need some Hydralisk upgrades, but I don't have the gas. Let's go ahead and saturate this gas. Now we've got some income, some good income, some better income. Saturate this as best as we can. Okay, and those attacks are no joke. I mean, the Terran and the Zerg attacking together like that is... It's a lot. That's a lot. Let's go and get a couple Defilers out. Have them getting some energy saved up will be great. Next step, I think, is getting +2. And just lots of Hydralisks to defend against an inevitable air attack, which I'm expecting to come probably here, or maybe all the way down here. I'm really not sure. So... let's just try to be mildly ready for that. Man, I wish we had Lurkers, though, this map. Wouldn't that be cool? Drones, drones. Lurkers would make this... I mean, you just put, like, 3 Lurkers on this ramp, and nothing's getting through, that's for sure. Okay. Let's just spend a round of larva on Overlords so that we don't have to really worry about them later. And let's set up a couple colonies over here for the inevitable ground and or air attack. Got a few too many drones over here anyway, so let's just go ahead and get those set up. Okay. Looking pretty good. Here's the Defilers. Let's go ahead and hotkey them. They start with virtually no energy. They exist mostly just for Dark Swarm at this point. And I think we just get a couple Infested Terrans. Not too many. I'm just about to the point where I can start +2. I think it's 525 total. There we go. That's all of our gas. And let's make these Spore Colonies and Sunken Colonies. Oh, dear. Okay, let's get down there. Need Zerglings. Need lots and lots of Zerglings. I should have probably gotten... Burrow for this specific situation. I can still get it. Let's get Antenna and Burrow. Oh, don't. Defilers, don't. Defilers, just get out of there. I don't think I have enough to defend against this, actually. So let's just run away. Here come a bunch of Zerglings. That's nice. You drones just kind of sit over here. You Defilers move back. Infested Terrans will help against this, though, and I know I built at least one. Defiler... Oh, you dumb bitch. Okay, let's come on down here and try to retake this base. And I need to get rid of blue pretty much as soon as possible, and the Defilers will allow us to do that. Oh, okay. That's nice. That was nice of them. Okay, yep, Vespene. I know, Vespene. See, this is where I regret making Hydralisks, because I can't afford to keep producing... Or, Infested Terrans, excuse me. Yeah, Infested Terrans, they're just too expensive, Vespene-wise, to justify at the beginning of this map, when all we really need is Vespene early on. Alright, come on down here. Let's go ahead and remake the geyser that we're going to need to saturate for sure. They did just attack me, so if I can pump out a bunch of units...
The higher forces are under attack.
Oh, God. There's the air attack. I don't think I have enough Hydralisks for this. Dark Swarm? It was wasted! Run into the Swarm. If you're a Hydralisk, get in there. Defilers just burrow. Oh, you bitch. Okay, well, we've got the Dark Swarm out. Not enough Hydralisks because we didn't have enough Vespene, so we're trying to spam Hydralisks now. And this Dark Swarm is not going to last, and I don't have Consume, so I can't recast it. At least this base is almost set back up. That's nice. Go ahead and get on gas. Okay, and let's see if we can get all these Hydralisks here. Maybe I should just research Consume. I have barely enough minerals to do it. My God. Okay, I reloaded back to where I quick saved, which is right before this orange attack. So these attacks are very large, and we have to make sure we keep enough Hydralisks alive, apparently, for these giant attacks. I think we are encouraged to use Infested Terrans, but at the same time, like I said, they're gas heavy, and we can't really get much other tech if we keep spamming them, so... Let's, okay, I saved a lot more units against that attack right there. We know blue's going to be coming soon, so let's move up here and then down here to protect my new base that I had recently set up. I went ahead and made 2 Defilers in advance. Let's go ahead and get Burrow. Defilers start with Burrow. That doesn't seem right. Just a minor thing. Okay. Yeah, I forgot about that too. That spider mine was still there. Okay, and then +2 I still want to start, but again, it's a lot of gas that we can't really afford to spend. I guess as long as we have Defilers for my Hydralisks, we should be pretty safe against those types of air attacks. I'd also really like to push really, really soon. I kind of need some Ultralisks, though. I think I'd kind of need some Ultralisks. So there's many options still, and it's really needing gas constantly. You motherfucker, get down from there. Oh, we can't get to him from up there. Wow, that's irritating. Wow, that's incredibly irritating. And then they ensnared me as well. Okay, where's this Marine coming from? Get up there and kill him. There he is. Asshole. Okay, and again, I'm expecting that blue attack at any moment now. So let's go ahead and get on down here. Where are my Defilers? They're here. I'm thinking we quick save and we try to go and attack. So let's get in here. And Dark Swarm right there. No, go. Oh, it's because my Defilers weren't hotkeyed. I thought they would be. Let's just keep Dark Swarming. There we go. And let's go ahead and get these Defilers back home in expectation of a large Mutalisk attack at any time. Okay, we're in the Swarm. As long as the Firebat doesn't get on top of us, which he didn't quite. Man, yeah, these large blue infantry attacks are really a challenge to deal with without lurkers. Okay, give me some Zerglings. And let's just wait for them to come and attack me, and at least we won't lose our extra defense this time, or our extra base this time. I suppose we should go ahead and get Consume. Not thrilled with Plague, so I'm probably not going to get it. Alright, we have both of those upgrades. Next step, I think, is an Ultralisk Cavern. There we go. Move everybody down here. No Consume, but we do have 2 Defilers who hopefully won't die. And we're going to keep pushing through blue here momentarily. I think we need some Ultralisks and more Hydralisks really to deal with the incoming large orange attack wave, air attack that we know is going to be here soon. And hopefully I'll have enough energy on one of these Defilers. I mean, even if they came right now, it'll only be about 10 seconds before they're full up. And Consume is about halfway done. Getting these upgrades, which is good. Waiting for Ultralisks, I would say. Let's go ahead and rally everything down in this direction. Now I'm just waiting for that orange attack. Once the orange air attack happens, we're definitely going to go and attack right after. We're going to get both of our Ultralisk upgrades really soon as well. Could start +3. Wow, here it is. Okay, so Dark Swarm right there. Okay, stay in the swarm. Oh, perfect. Oh, it's perfect. That's what Dark Swarm is best at. Okay, can we draw this thing to us, or are we not going to be able to get it? We can just barely hit it with one unit at a time. Only one Guardian, huh? Okay. So, we've got Vespene now, so let's go ahead and get my Ultralisk upgrades, and then 3 Ultralisks. And then keep up the attack on blue. So what we're going to do is rally on up in this direction. Start moving with everybody, including the Defilers, who I'm going to use to consume so that I can have enough for Dark Swarm. And just keep attacking into wherever blue is. Eat him. Eat him. Oh, that was a Hydralisk. Don't do that. Too late. Okay, everybody start going over here. Defilers, just be careful. Dark Swarm right there. If you can. Alright, Dark Swarm right there. Dark Swarm in there. Come on. Come on. There we go. Defilers, get out of there. Everybody attack through these defenses. Zerglings rally up. I'm pretty happy with this. Dark Swarm up there. Man, blue has a lot of units. Holy crap. Let's see if we can lure this stuff back to us while the Defilers retreat. Okay, Ultralisks are here. I'm thinking it's about time we stop bothering with blue right now and focus on holding on to what we've taken, which is going to be this base right here. So Hydralisks, Zerglings. Back up, back up, back up. Back up, back up. Seriously, back up. We can't afford to attack this. Well, yeah, okay, yes we can. We've got the Ultralisks. They're plowing through everything. We can start our +3, which is wonderful. Let's go ahead and take this base up here. And this is our new forward operating base. The only thing that could happen is they circumvent us and come down here. And I would be really surprised if they did that, but I'm not ruling anything out. So, Hydralisks, Ultralisks, Zerglings. Get those Defilers up here. They're clearly invaluable pushing into these large bases. Again, the difficulty definitely seems ramped up from version 5 when I played last. I've already had to reload once here, and it's not been easy. So we'll come down here and attack into the rest of blue pretty soon. They're actually down. Where does this all connect? I think it's down here this all connects in some fashion. But once we take this whole upper area through the blue base, there's only one ramp that the enemy can get to us from. So that's where we're going to be focusing. Possible Zerg attack incoming. Hydralisks, Zerglings. That's kind of our bread and butter. And Overlords, interestingly enough, so let's just queue them up and bring them. And I'd like to get this saturated as soon as possible. The gas, particularly. So let's go ahead and queue it up. Okay, let's make sure we keep enough energy on these Defilers all the time. Yeah, okay. Ensnare me, that's fine. Just eat the crap out of these. Okay, you're at full energy. Stop doing that. That seems like a bit of a bug. They shouldn't want to continue casting that if they have near full energy. Okay, all of you just stay. Just wait for this to actually be complete. Quick save. Feeling pretty comfortable now. Again, I've already reloaded once, so it's not like it could get much worse, I think. Okay, Overlords coming in. We need antenna. This is where now I would feel a little more confident getting a bunch of upgrades at the Evo chamber. Sure, let's get Spawn Brood. Let's get Ensnare too. Let's just get everything if we can afford it right now. Okay, and then saturate this gas, saturate this gas. This is probably going to be depleted. Nah, not really. More Overlords then. And I say we just max out on Hydralisks and consider attacking now. Though the next Zerg attack may be coming pretty soon. All right, get in there. Let's keep an eye out for where we want to swarm. Probably right in the front here. Oh yeah, definitely. Swarm right up here. Just keep swarming up there. Perfect. Okay, we need a lot of Zerglings to follow up here. Just keep Dark Swarming on top of this stuff. There's no melee here. So this one Ultralisk can wreak havoc through this base. This down here is what I was thinking of. This base down here There's lurkers down there, though, and I don't want to attack there just yet. I don't feel confident. Okay, everybody rally up here, get the Zerglings, as is typical. And I would say blue is just about gone. Defilers, why don't you just come up here and burrow so that I don't accidentally keep F2ing you into things. And this pathway is really the only way the enemy can legitimately get to us. Once we get rid of this base down here, there's nothing else. And there's no production down here. It's just a command center, so we'll be going down there soon enough. Did I bring overlords with me up here? If I did, they're all dead. You all back up. Okay, and we may want to be swarming over our own stuff here, just so we don't lose too much. Crap. Overlords? I must have lost all those overlords that I made. Okay. Bring up the ones that I do have, though. If I can force these to unburrow, or are they just going to stay burrowed forever? I really don't know. Blue wants to rebuild. What's new? There we go. And we got rid of the lurkers. You guys stay burrowed here. Waiting for overlords. The Jay Barrino story. And now we can just get a bunch of Ultralisks. That's a lot of Ultralisks, but we can afford it, so I'm doing it. Next is the attack through here. Definitely going to happen next. And taking this base is like a forward holdout. I think this is oversaturated, so why don't we go ahead and take this. No gas up here, but it's mostly just to... stop rebuilding this junk. Get the overlords up here. Okay, and let's start attacking down here. Overlords, just follow this Ultralisk. All of you just attack. Again, there's definitely lurkers in this area at the bottoms of these ramps. This is another base we can take, and it's going to be completely safe, which is awesome. Got tons of Ultralisks coming in. We're going to change my rally point to right here. Okay, keep attacking. I thought there were lurkers up here, but I guess not. Or we just haven't run atop them yet. Yep, they're still here. Maybe we go ahead and we start making some infested Terrans now for funsies. There's so many lurkers right here, and they're right next to missile turrets, which is really smart of the AI, I suppose. I don't think they did that on purpose, but even so. Okay, everybody move on up here. And I suppose I'll take this base too. I don't know. Oh my god. Lurkers, stop it. Okay, and let's hotkey the infested command centers and just start making infested Terrans. Let's do it. So this is the composition we need. Zerglings, Ultralisks, Hydralisks. Running low on minerals, interestingly enough, but I'm not that concerned. We can make more. I also just queued up a butt-ton of Ultralisks and Hydralisks and all sorts of stuff. There's a huge amount of minerals here. So we'll saturate this base. We'll take this one down here too, because there's gas. Live for the swarm. Indeed. Why else are we alive? If not for the swarm, I'm going to take this base. There we go. Destroy that weird truck thing. Okay, so through here is a Zerg base. I thought this was a bridge, but I guess not. I guess this is just one big flat map. Oh my god. That was an enormous minefield. Everybody back up. What have I done? Well, that was so much money down the drain right there. You just witnessed the biggest waste of money that's ever existed. I am +3, right? Yes, I am. Okay. Next step is probably going to be saturating this base. Getting it fully saturated, then saturating this base, specifically for the gas. And now we're at the point of the map where we just have to just throw units against the enemy. Just as fast as possible. Just keep rebuilding entire armies over and over and over and over again until we break through. So it's gonna be tricky. Yeah, see, 2 can play that game. I've got infested Terrans, they don't. They're not willing to make that. Well, maybe later in the campaign they are, but right now they're not. The UED isn't willing to make that sacrifice, I suppose. Okay, got a lot of hatcheries. We have 9 hatcheries. I think I've got them all selected. Yeah, we just got a lot, which is quite fun. Okay, now we've got this income. We're going to have more income soon. Probably going to transfer some drones here. Yeah, probably not, actually. Not oversaturated or anything. So let's go ahead and saturate this down here. We have another base, another potential base we could take here that's relatively safe. I'm waiting for orange, though, to attack. Well, not attack, but I'm waiting for another big orange air attack. That's what I'm frightened of, because this base is wide open, and if they come down here, I really have no recourse to get all of my Hydralisks back in time to defend my main base. So that's why I think I just need to push and win before that happens, and engage them in their own base, if that's going to happen. Okay, and in order to do that, I just need a few more Ultralisks. By a few, I mean 5. I'll feel pretty good about that. Did not even make a Spire this map. I just don't... I mean, with Dark Swarm, Defiler Dark Swarm, not that necessary. Gotta say, I'm loving the new Defiler and Dark Swarm taken from Nova Covert Ops. Really happy that that was added. This is a very time-consuming map. Actually, no, we're only 31 missions in. It just feels long. Anytime I have to reload, it just feels like an extra hour has been added on to the amount of time I've been playing. Okay, Here comes a thing. Let's just Dark Swarm. That was a kind of a weird place to Dark Swarm, but it happened. The Irradiate. The Irradiate is real. Gotta actually work hard to get our units out that are irradiated. Okay, I'm thinking we quick save, and we rally up some more infested Terrans for fun, and we just go. Quick save, go. Defilers, just squirm your slow asses up there, where possible. Go ahead and give me a Dark Swarm. Go ahead and give me a Dark Swarm. Actually, oh, wait, no, don't give me a Dark Swarm. I have made them invulnerable. Get him, Infested Terran, yeah! Ooh, baby. Okay, now my Ultralisks are in there. Didn't I just select some Overlords? Where did they... Oh, Scourge. Oh, Scourge. What am I doing? I'm attacking into Lurkers, and I have no detection. Scourge are just going to continuously cause that to be a problem, and we're losing all of our Ultralisks every time we attack. So let's just remake them. The Defilers are still alive. That's important. Just burrow them right now, because I don't know where they are. Get rid of these random Guardians that are hanging out. You guys unburrow, and by the time the Overlords get here, here's one. That's exciting. Okay, now let's go. There we go. Dark Swarm, not good against Ultralisks. But my Infested Terrans smashing through their Ultralisk support. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. All right, let's move on up. We've pushed through some of their basic defense. Let's go ahead and Dark Swarm, well, kind of in the back. I don't know what the point of doing that was. They have Ultralisks. It's a bad idea to use Dark Swarm. He says as he casts it again, go! You see my Infested Terrans, though, are getting in there. I'm listening for... Okay, here's my Overlords. I was going to say, I'm listening for Lurkers. Let's go ahead and throw down a Dark Swarm over my Ultralisks that are attacking. Getting rid of this Zerg base is going to take a ton of pressure off of us. There's still work to be done here. A good amount of work to be done, but feeling pretty comfortable right now. Let's just consume some Hydralisks. Can we consume Ultralisks? Do it. Just do it. See what happens. I bet you can. Let's not. I've got the money now. I mean, I'm very cocky right now, but I mean, I already had to reload this once, so I probably shouldn't get too crazy. God, the Lurkers are everywhere, though. Okay, pretty large attack coming in here. Let's see if we can Dark Swarm. Right there, please. Right there. Dark Swarm strikes again! Okay, let's back up. Let's rally everybody over to this area now and make a bunch more Hydralisks. And whatever units we have, again, they're getting rallied up to this new spot. Just keep making Overlords as well. I have no anti-air. I have a little bit of anti-air. Oh, it's dead now. Lost a Defiler. Make 2 more. For every Defiler we lose, we will make 2 more. Okay, I guess we're backing up here. Got a little overzealous, I suppose. And I'll get some static defense and sort of spread the creep as well. I have a lot of Overlords with this army, but I don't care. It just adds to the... I don't know, adds to something. The feel of the mission. Just a giant invasion. I guess that battlecruiser didn't want to fight. Don't ensnare me. So the Zerg are basically gone. They may have some scattered buildings, but they're mostly gone. I will go ahead and throw my own hatchery down here as part of the reclamation of Korhal. Why not? Why not make 2 spires? Yeah, that's a good question. Okay, so we've done that. Is this mined out yet? Still not mined out. We have a whole other base here that we can take if necessary. Feeling pretty comfortable, though. Feeling pretty comfortable. I think, if anything, we need lots of Hydralisks, just in case there's a bunch of battle cruisers, which there's already been shown to be. And we just have to get rid of some of these annoying... static defensive emplacements that are just hanging out with tanks and lurkers and guardians and, you know, just enemy bases in general. How about that? All right, let's back up. Let's see if we can draw them to us. Let's also consume a few things. Consume, weak Hydralisks, whatever. Whatever it takes to get to enough energy to Dark Swarm again. Yeah, but this definitely seems harder. It's not because I feel like I'm struggling, but the enemy bases feel legitimately more challenging to break into. So, again, maybe I'm way off base, but it definitely feels that way. Okay, now we've got 3 Defilers. I made a bunch of Hydralisks. This hopefully should be enough, especially if we are Dark Swarming with them. The Slave Brood will not be a part of the new swarm. Okay, quick save again. Everybody now rally here, and yeah, I guess let's come over here and attack, and then Dark Swarm right there, and keep the Defilers in the back. Move on up and Dark Swarm up in the front now, so that my other units can get through. Dark Swarm. Just Dark Swarm anywhere we see a few units engaging air units. There we go, and that's how you break through with Zerg. You need melee units, though, to follow up under the swarm just in case something bad happens. So just keep swarming in the front. And I gotta bring my giant swell of overlords down here now, too. I picked the worst entrance to fight through. Obviously, over here makes way more sense. Okay, very cool. Infested Terrans. Queue up 25 Infested Terrans, and we'll try to use them. I thought I made more, but I guess they're gone. Okay. And we're just taking over the whole map. This is a real fun map. It's like that horizontal straight map, and it's you just slowly push across it and take bases as you go. It's quite fun. If I did get irradiated, I'm not sure where it happened. But we've uncovered pretty much the whole map, so there shouldn't be too much hiding out. I think it's the next map you have to make at least 1 or 2 air units, though, which kind of irritates me. Like, it forces you to. That's like some insurrection level bullshit there where they put stuff on inaccessible islands that you have to destroy. Okay, last few buildings over here. Infested Terrans did their part, though. I feel like I did use them early on. They did their part, even though we did have to reload. There we go. Completed! This is one of my favorite maps in this campaign because it doesn't feel overly grueling, but again, you do slowly creep across the whole map.
Excellent work, my Cerebrit. The UED's defenses are broken. Arcturus, you may take possession of this world with my blessings.
Don't be snide, Kerrigan. This was part of the deal, remember? I've earned this. I am Emperor of the Dominion again. I'll be sending General Duke to establish my base of operations in Augustgrad.
I hope you make the most of your reign.
BJ's Clam Shack still stands. Phew! Where would we get our shellfish? Alright, well, it didn't go great. But I think that this is one of the first times we've ever had a negative or a below 1 kills death. And expect that for the rest of this campaign, alright? Low survival rate. That's what this campaign's going to be all about. Hey, this has been Jay Barrino. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye now.